finish today's workout. It's only 18 minutes long, and I'm going to show you the whole thing from beginning to end in just a few seconds. We're going to start right now. So if you want to do it with me, all you need is a set of dumbbells. I was using 10-pound dumbbells for my workout today, but you can choose something lighter or heavier depending on your strength and your level of fitness. Just choose something that's not too light for you and not too heavy for you, kind of in the middle. Okay, and then I also want to tell you that if you are a complete beginner, even if you have never done a workout before, even if you are in the worst shape imaginable, I want to tell you to stick around. And after the workout, I'm going to show you some beginner modifications so that you can do this workout along with me as well. If you're going to do it with me, just make sure you work to your own level and go at your own pace. So if you are in better shape than I am, you should be pushing yourself to go faster than I am. If you are not in very good shape, then don't feel pressure to keep my pace. Go at your own pace. Okay? So let's get right into it. I'm going to let you watch the workout now, and then I'll be back with some modifications afterwards. finished a total of 11 full rounds, plus, I think, I lost track, I think 5 4-point punches. So that's my score for today. The next time that I do this workout, I'll try to beat that by at least 1 rep. But maybe I'll try to I'll set up my goal to fit in 12 full rounds next time and see how close to that I can get. But for today we're done. So let's just do our bonus burpee, and then we're officially finished with the workout. Okay, so that was today's workout, and if you're still watching and you are a beginner and you've never worked out before, or it's been a really long time and you're not in great shape and you don't think you can do this, I'm going to show you right now that you can. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, I was using 10-pound dumbbells. The first exercise we were doing was these 4-point punches. So I was punching first down to the opposite foot on the other side, and then a punch across my body, and a punch across my body the other way. If you are a beginner and you do not work out, then I'm assuming you probably don't have weights. If you do, and you have lighter weights, 1 pound, 3 pounds, whatever, you can try it with your lighter weights. If you don't have weights, or you're just not at a level where you want to work out with weights, I'm going to show you some body weight alternatives that you can do instead. Okay, so if you do not have weights, but you do have the ability to do this same range of motion, then just go through the same thing but without the weight. Okay, so leaning one way, touch your opposite foot on the other side, punch across your body. Okay, super simple. If you are a super duper beginner and you don't have the full range of motion to do that, then you can just do these side to side lunges. Okay, and you can add a crossbody punch if you want. Just make sure that you're keeping your weight back in your heels and not letting your weight tip forward over your toes. Okay, form is very important. And if you don't feel that you have the balance to be able to do that, just hold on to a chair, okay? So I'm standing behind my chair. I have my feet a little wider than my hips. You can have them as wide as is comfortable for you. I can hold on to my chair for support, and then just do my lunges side to side. Go down as deep as you can. Don't push yourself to do more than what you're capable of doing right now today, but you do want to challenge yourself to go as deep as you can comfortably go, okay? If you're able to add the little punch, you can hold on with one hand. So if I'm leaning this way, I'll hold on with this hand, and then maybe throw in a little twist, if you can, or touch your knee, something like that, okay? So that is how you can modify the 4-point punch if you have never worked out before, and this is all new to you, and you have no balance, and very little range of motion, no dumbbells, no problem, okay? There's your modification. And the second exercise we were doing was just regular plain old burpees, okay? So the first move in your burpee is to bend down and put your hands on the floor like this. Then you're going to jump your feet back so that you're into the plank. If you are a beginner and you cannot jump, you're going to bend down, place your hands on the floor in front of you, and then step your feet back one at a time so that you're in the plank position. From here, if you're able to do a push-up from your toes, do a push-up from your toes. If you're not able to do a push-up from your toes, you'll drop your knees down and you'll do a push-up from your knees. Go down as far as you can, so your aim is to get your chest all the way to the floor. But if you can't do that, just go down as far as you can, okay? If this is your range of motion for today, then that's your range of motion for today. That's what you're going to do, okay? So now you're going to come back up on your toes. If you can jump in, jump your feet in. If you're not jumping, you step your feet in, and then you stand. If you're able, when you come up, do a jump up. If you can't do that, then you can come up on your toes. And if you can't do your toes, then you just come up and reach, okay? So level 1 beginner, your burpee is going to look like this. Hands down, step back. Drop to the knees, push up as low as you can go. Back up to the toes, walk it in, and stand. Up on your toes if you can. Intermediate, you'll look like this. Hands to the floor, jump back, down to your knees, push up, back up to the toes, jump in, jump up. If you're not even ready for level 1 beginner burpees, I do have another modification you can do, okay? So if you have joint issues, like with your knees or something, and you can't do step 1 of the burpee, which is to bend down and put your hands on the floor in front of you, then go back to your chair, okay? A plyo box would be the perfect piece of equipment for this, but I'm assuming if you're a beginner, you don't have a plyo box, but you probably have a chair. Just make sure that your chair is sturdy enough. Whatever you're using has to be sturdy enough to hold your weight, and it has to stay put. So I put my chair on an exercise mat so it can't slide around on me. You could use a coffee table, any kind of elevated surface that's going to be sturdy. It'll hold your weight and it won't shift around on you, okay? So instead of putting my hands all the way on the floor, I'm just going to come down and put my hands on this chair, okay? Now, from here, if you're able to jump back, jump your feet back. But again, if you're not able to do that, then you're going to start here at a standing position. Put your hands down on the chair and walk your feet back one at a time. If you want to try a push-up from here, it's not as easy as it looks. It might look easy, but it's kind of not. Your goal would be to get your chest all the way down to the chair. But if you're a beginner, you probably will not be able to do that. You won't have that range of motion. So you can try to bend your arms just as much as you can and then push back up. If that's too much for you, then skip the push-up and instead try to see if you can do a couple of knee tucks like this. Then step your feet back in and stand. If you're able to do a little jump, do a little jump. If you're able to come up on your toes, come up on your toes. If you're not able to do either of those, then just reach up, okay? So put together, it'll look like this. Hands on the chair, step back, knee tuck, step forward, and up, okay? So even for the most beginners of beginners, okay? Even if you have never done a workout in your entire life, you can do this right along with me, okay? So you're going to set your timer for 18 minutes if you can. If you're just a beginner and that's too long for you, try doing half. Set your timer for 9 minutes and see how many rounds you can get through in 9 minutes. The format is an AMRAP, which stands for as many rounds as possible. So you set your timer to count down, let's say 9 minutes, if you're a beginner, and you do as many reps as you possibly can in that 9 minutes. It's also a ladder workout. So that means that in round 1, we'll be doing just 1 rep of each exercise, okay? So you'll do your 4-point punch, whatever level you're doing it at, 1 rep. Then you'll do 1 burpee, whatever level you're doing it at, okay? 1 rep. And that's round 1. For round 2, you'll do 2 reps of each exercise. Round 3, you'll do 3 reps of each exercise. And you'll keep working your way up the ladder, doing as many reps as you can before your timer beeps. Okay? When you are all finished, you celebrate with a bonus burpee. And that's it. That's the workout. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I hope that my beginners will try it. If you are a beginner and you try this one, please let me know. And if you're advanced and you try this one, please let me know. Let me know what you thought of it. Let me know how you did. Let me know what kind of modifications you made. And that's it for today. I will see you next time. Bye.